Today I am going to explain you the topic evaluation of postfix expression. Okay. Why do we need postfix expression and what is the postfix expression? So we have remembered the definition for postfix expression. If the operators are placed after the operand, then it is called as a postfix expression. Suppose AB plus C plus this is also a postfix. Right? If the operators are at last, then it is called as a postfix expression. So why do we have to evaluate this? Suppose I have asked you to evaluate this. So you can easily resolve this, right? Human beings are easily understood with the infix notations, but we are not that easily understood with the postfix or prefix notations. That is the reason why we follow some rules, okay, to evaluate the given postfix expression. Okay, so now let's see the algorithm for evaluation of postfix expression. This is the algorithm to follow during the evaluation of postfix expression. So, first step is create an empty stack. Okay. Now, I've created empty stack. Scan the expression from left to right. What is left? This one. This is my example. Okay. I've scanned the expression from left to right. So, first one is what? For each symbol, each one is called as an individual symbol. And if operand comes, push it onto stack. In general infix to postfix conversion, if an operator arises, it would be written at the postfix or prefix expression. But in this case, if the operand arrives, you have to add it onto stack, right? Now, what is the operand? If the operand, push it onto stack. My first operand is 4. So 4 pushed. I pushed the 4 into stack. Now, if operator pop 2 operands from the stack, there is no operators. Again, there is then operand only. So again 5 came. You have to push it onto stack, right? The second one, I'm trying to scan each symbol. Third one is again 2. There is no operator here also. So you will add it into stack, right? After this, you have multiplication symbol, operator. So what should I do if I get an operator? If operator pop 2 operands from the stack. So I've got an operator, so I have to pop 2 elements. Now the first popped element, top element should be taken out as A, and the next element next to top element should be considered as B. Okay. Now evaluate result equals to B operator A. Result equals to B is, what is my operator? Multiplication. Okay. Which operator caused the elements or operands to pop from the stack is the operator should be written over here. Okay. Now what is B value? 5 into A is 2. Result is 10. After getting it, return element of the stack top. Okay. Now you got this result. No, you have to add it onto stack. So my element is 4 is only left here. Now I'll add 10 also. Okay. So 10 pushed. Right. Next. After this again I will continue. So next operator is plus. So what should I do if I get a plus or operator? If operator pop 2 operands from the stack. Okay. Now I got an operator, so I have to pop 2 elements. So this top element is considered as A, and the next element to top element is considered as B. Okay. Now result equals to, what is B? 4. What made these elements to get popped? What made these operands to pop? My plus symbol, right? So I'll place my plus symbol over here. Now A value is 10. So what is the output? 14. Now what you will do? 14 is pushed into stack again, right? 14 is pushed. Now after 14, the element is 6. Okay. So what should I do if I get an operand? If operand, push it onto stack. So I've added this also. Okay. Now after adding this, if next element is minus, so if operand, pop 2 operands from the stack. Okay. The operand is minus. So now I have to pop elements. So the 6 is considered, top element is considered as A, and the top elements, next element which is popped is considered as B. Now result is B minus A. Okay. This is the symbol which made the operands to pop. So you use that symbol only. So what is B? 14 and minus and 6 is how much? 8. So you have to return again in the stack. So this is the output for that. Okay. I hope you all understood how to evaluate a postfix expression. First, we'll consider an empty stack. So start scanning from left to right. Okay, this way you have to go. For each symbol, in case if you get an operand, you have to push it onto stack. Okay, generally in the previous, infix to postfix conversion, if we get an operand, we have pushed. But this way, you have to push the operands onto stack, right? And in case if you find an operator, then with that operator, you keep it aside and pop 2 top elements from the given stack. So I have popped 2 elements and I have found the result. Result equals to B. Second popped element, operator, first popped element. So this element is, first top element is considered as A and second top element is considered as D. Right? Now result equals to B operator A. Right? Next, you get one result, right? Then this result should be added onto the stack again. Okay? This continues until all the expressions. This process continues until all the symbols are being scanned. This is how you calculate a given postfix expression.